Hey guys, it's Garland from Texas Street Cars. In the shop today we have a 1990 Chevrolet R3500 square body pickup. That year range 90 was switching to the OBS is already in the short beds and some 2500s. So it's kind of one of the last years for that crossover when they were still making these. So the cool thing about that is, and we'll go over all the factory options, great ownership on this, but the cool thing is this is a fuel injected one. So 90 got to be fuel injected in these trucks. It is a big block 454 fuel injected, manual transmission, 3500, dually, 410 gears, Silverado package, power windows, power locks, just a ton of stuff on the outside of this truck, and we'll kind of break that down. But the cool thing about this is we bought this truck locally. It's been in Texas its whole life. The same owner's had it since 1997, and he used this truck. He drove it on trips up to Kentucky. He always maintained it. He did a bunch of stuff with it, and he added all these period correct features, we're going to call them, and some cool ones when we get around the back. But front's got a grill guard. It's got a steel cowl hood, still a factory front bumper, factory grill in it. It has a battery connects here, Jason. Is that what this is?
Yeah, so you can jump off.
Without
the actual jumper cables are in the back.
Yeah, so we'll show you all that. So it's got that. It's got a bunch of stuff like that. We have a really cool feature on the hood we'll show you. Paint and body wise, it's a black red interior truck. It was repainted once, probably in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it does have some flaws. This is by no means a show truck. You can look through the pictures on our website. There's some clear failing on the fender and top of the dually fenders, but it's got a good shine to it. It's not horribly coming off anywhere, but it does have those little flaws. Again, not a show truck, but a good shine to it. Like I said, power windows, locks, the lights on the cab. There's a bunch of new stuff as we go through this, so I would stress you guys to look through our website to give all the breakdown. But maintenance-wise, AC works. It is a new clutch. It's had the fuel system service. Both tanks work. It's a dual tank truck, which you'll need in this giant thing. A bunch of other maintenance stuff, new starter, stuff like that. Wheels and tires, it's got Eagle alloy 16-inch front and back. Brand new tires we just put on it. So the tires are good. It's got these diamond plate side steps with LED lights on it. And then we'll walk around to the back for the main feature. It's got a custom-built headache rack with a toolbox. This is a 3+3. You can see the badge here, meaning 6 people can sit in here, or 12 if you open up this toolbox, and you could probably fit a couple kids in there.
3 or 4 dead bodies.
Yeah, it is huge. So toolbox, it's got the headache rack. Oh, man. Yeah, it is a huge toolbox with a bunch of tire changing stuff in it. So we got keys to all this stuff too, I believe, right, Jay? It has a vintage Calvin and Hobbes urinating on Ford and Dodge, which is my favorite part of the truck. And you may be asking what's to the right of that. Yes, I don't have to say anything. Classy, classic. It is in the bed. It's got a spare tire mounted. It has a gooseneck. We'll continue to open the bed. Diamond plate on the rails, bed cover, and then it has this cool little storage box back here if I can find the key. Is it this key, maybe?
Yeah, it's grab that key.
Look, there's a bunch of trays. You could put skull in this one, bullets in this one, a knife. Really cool thing. Skull, tobacco, chewing tobacco. Tailgate close is good. Still got the tailgate band. It has a giant rear bumper, tow hitch, just a bunch of stuff. On the lights back here. This side, it's got mud flaps with the big Chevy thing on it. It does have long tube headers, side exhaust on it with some Flowmaster mufflers, I believe. And we'll open up the interior. Interior is mostly original. So it looks like the seats have been redone. The seats are in good shape. Door panels, carpet, look to be original. The dash, its factory dash has some cracks, and they have this little cover on it. It's got a Sun Pro tack mount on the steering wheel. And then it is a manual transmission. I don't know if I said that, but manual transmission, some new clutch stuff, trailer brake, a little CD player, a vintage CD player in here. And how do you operate this thing? You have to have the key on?
Yeah, I think key on.
This is the best feature of this truck. I mean, that should be enough there to sell it. I don't even probably need to keep going. You may be asking what that is. That is a vintage Radio Shack PA that's on the underhood of this. Radio Shack is on the front of the PA thing. So that's the coolest part of this truck. Underhood, all basically factory, a bunch of, some replacement stuff. Newer battery. It is a fuel injected 454. AC actually blows cold in this truck. It works good. Hood closes good. One hand hood close. Big thing about this truck. So these square body dualies are wildly popular. You can slam them. You can do everything. You can drive it like this. The gentleman owned this truck, drove it a long time like this, adding some of this stuff. It's fun to drive. It definitely gets some looks. It has that very 90s vintage look to it. It looks like it should be in some movie of, what was the movie you said it was?
Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run. They had a dually. I think this should be what Meatloaf would drive in Black Dog. Yep. I'm going to name this Meatloaf. So that's all the options. We'll go over some more stuff. We'll do a walk around, go drive it, start it up so you can hear all that stuff. But really cool dually with a neat look. Black is hard to beat with the polished wheels. And we will go take it for a spin. All right, we'll go take the 90 around the block. Some things we forgot inside was it has a rear sway bar on it, and then this is a little Pioneer radio. It's got a CD player, very vintage, but radio works. AC's on, blowing cold. All the gauges are working, and this thing going down the road is very unique. It looks, I mean, it really looks like something that's out of a movie. 454 TBI. You're not going to win any races, but obviously this thing has a ton of torque and 410 gears. So, it's got torque. You could pull a trailer with it. This guy has a trailer brake he used. And the best part of the interior is this cowboy hat holder. What they used to call these, cowboy Cadillacs or something? Cowboy Cadillac. So this definitely fits that bill. So it is huge. So we'll jump up on the highway here. Obviously, This is a three-speed manual, but with a granny gear, so it's probably equivalent to the final drive ratio of the turbo 400s that came in these trucks. But we'll get up to speed here. That's up to 50 or so. I'm trying to think what else on this truck. Interior-wise, don't get me wrong, this isn't a show truck interior. It's got a lot of original stuff. The seats are nice. If you wanted to redo all the dash and all that stuff, you could. But big thing about this truck is it's a solid start, no rust. It's not, the rockers are nice. The back fenders aren't broken. All that stuff's nice. I'm up to 70 or so, and it's tacking, 27, 28. So, I mean, you're not going to do 90 in this truck, but it's fairly quiet in here. Not a bunch of wind noise. The quarter windows are nice, and everything works. So, really cool, big truck. You can do whatever you want with this. Drive it like this, and it looks like you can fit 3 people back there. It just looks like something out of a movie. So, really neat truck, good ownership history, and some unique options on this one. So, if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 254-383-3517. txstreetcars.com is our website. If you look in the bottom of this, the description of this video, you'll see a link to that website. You can see pictures. There'll be 100 or so pictures of this truck up, and you can check that out, as well as finance options. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. Thank you guys for watching as usual. This is a really cool truck. I think you have fun with this. You can fit the whole family in it. That's why everybody likes these square body dualies, because you can build them up however you want and put the entire family in it. So we will run it back to the shop, but thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next truck.